Good morning everybody and welcome to my channel. My name's Jen and this is Jen's Stitchy Corner where I talk about all things cross stitch. Today is Thursday the 27th of November and we're on day 27 of my full coverage November. If you are a returning subscriber, then thank you so much for coming back each time, and if you're new here today, then welcome. I really do hope that there's a project or two in here that you would like to stitch yourself. If you would like to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I will link the details in the description box below. So before I get stuck into the stitching today, I just want to give a quick shout out to a lovely lady who's mentioned my channel recently, and that is Lona from The Random Stitcher. I will link her details in the description box below. Lona is from Denmark and she has a really interesting way of meeting her goals for stitching at the moment. She's trying a new method where she allocates certain projects to certain floss tubers, and she will put 10 stitches every time that floss tuber puts up a video. She adds 10 stitches to her project. So she's doing that on a daily basis, so she has a set amount to stitch into her projects, which I think is just a really fun idea. It was interesting to see how she's doing that. She's also got some amazing projects on. It is definitely worth going over and checking Lona's floss tube out. It was really nice to see all of her projects, so I will link all that in the description box below for you if you'd like to go and follow Lona. Certainly worth having a look at her lovely projects. Right, so we'll get stuck into Alice. Alice is my biggest whip if you're new here today. I've been working on Alice for 4 years. I'm putting in 100 stitches at the moment a day, and then if I go over that goal, it is an added bonus. So 100 is my aim. And yeah, it is growing slowly, but it's growing. So here's a picture of what Alice will look like when it's done. And here's a picture of where I got to yesterday with Alice. Okay, and let's show you where I've got to on Alice. So I am now filling in this sort of confetti section here at the top, but I am still doing my 2 rows across, so I'm kind of meeting the 2 as we go along and filling in. So lots of confetti again, some black 310 coming in down the bottom here. So yeah, I am filling in quite a bit of the confetti at the moment, which is time consuming, but it is nice to see those colours build in and the pictures coming into life a little bit more rather than just all this black here. The colour is starting to come in. So that is where I'm up to at the moment on that section. So I will show you the complete piece. So here is the page finishes that I've done, and they're very confetti heavy, so I then decided to try the typewriter method, which is this all the top here, and it goes all the way along to the end of the fabric now. So we have met the end of the fabric, and then I've come back across and I'm filling in any gaps that were from that top block and then working my way into the second block, but again not completely finishing the second block. So you have like a scattered effect on your threads, but I'm really enjoying this method. It is working for me at the moment, so I'm going with it. So yeah, it is coming along nicely. Now the Cheshire Cat is somewhere in between these 2 archways here, so it's sort of around this sort of area that he will be coming in soon. So perhaps, I'm not 100% sure, but perhaps when we get to the next block down, we will start and see that Cheshire Cat coming in. So that will be nice. So my plan is to carry on the way I'm stitching at the moment from this section until I get to the bottom, and then I will be coming right from the beginning here again all the way across, so it will take longer to get to the other side then. But yeah, that is the plan for Alice at the moment. So how many stitches did I put in? I only managed 100 yesterday, is my goal, and it is bang on 100. So yeah, no gain on that one, but I'm pleased that it's moving. In all honesty, I had to put it down in the end for a minute because the confetti was just so heavy on it. Yeah, the reason I haven't parked on this one is because I'm doing the typewriter method. The colours kind of work, the same sort of colours at the moment are working down the pattern. So if I parked, it would be too far away, I think, to travel the thread. And I don't want to do that. For one, if I go wrong, it's going to mess up the whole thing. And for another, I just don't like to travel my threads that far. I like to keep them quite close. So if it was in the next section, I would probably park. But at the moment, I haven't needed to do that. Not to say I won't in the future, but at the moment I don't park. So yeah, that is the reason why you don't see any threads at the moment. And any that are cut off, if they're long enough, obviously I save and do reuse, because sometimes there is literally one stitch of one colour and then that's it. So I do save my little threads for those sort of moments. So I try not to waste too much thread because I don't like to waste thread. If I can, I do try and save those little bits for those moments. So I've stitched in total 38,232 stitches out of 692,307 stitches. That puts me at 5.52%. There's 135 colours in Alice. It's stitched on 18 count and it's 2/1 full cross. I'm using DMC and anchor threads as well for this project. Now, a lot of you have been asking about Alice, what the plans are for it once we go into Flossmas. So Alice won't be my daily stitch in December. I will be doing another project that will be a Christmassy one, which will be a daily stitch. Alice will not be forgotten about, I promise. I do plan to try and pick up Alice in January. Now, it won't be a daily stitch, it will be as and when I can. However, full coverage February, Alice will be the stitch again for the daily stitch. So many of you have enjoyed seeing Alice and watching the progress, and I want that to continue. So I thought it would be perfect to have that as a daily stitch in February as well. There will obviously be new projects on the wheel because obviously it's me. I like to keep adding to my projects. So don't be surprised. There will be new projects, but there will also be all of the majority of the ones that you've seen this month as well. So if they're ones that you want to see progress on again, February, they will be in that one as well. So yeah, please don't worry. Alice isn't going anywhere. And I will be constantly working on it, but it might not be a daily stitch until February now, because I have some plans for January, which I'll talk about later in the month, and I also have Flossmas, obviously, which is going to take up time. So Alice will be a little bit neglected next month, but hopefully in January I will try and pick it up and show you the progress. So yeah, that's what the plan is with Alice now. Okay, so Letistitch Luna's Garden. Let me show you what it looks like when it's done. A really pretty piece. If these sort of colours are your thing and you like your fairies and just cuteness, then this is definitely a kit for you. I stitched this with my friend Lindsay at Stitching Magic 111 last night, and it was so lovely to stitch this one with her. If you haven't already, please do go and check Lindsay's Flosstube out. She has an amazing channel, some really beautiful projects on, a lot of tiny modernist patterns that I want to stitch. I do keep looking at Lindsay's thinking I really do want to stitch those. So I need to fit those in next year and try and do some more of the tiny modernist patterns. They are just lovely. So yeah, Lindsay's stitching this also, so please do go and have a look on her channel. She is a lovely lady. So that is what that one will look like. And here is where I've got to. So not in the nerd hoop now, I did take it out earlier. So I've just folded it up because that is literally the section that I've worked on. This needle minder here is Lindsay from Stitching Magic 111, who I just spoke about. She has a Ko-fi shop over on Instagram and she does some beautiful hand-painted needle minders. And she's just about to launch some more Christmas ones, which go in her shop on the 1st of December, and they are beautiful, really nice. I have a couple of her needle minders now, and I'm very tempted with the Santa one that she's just painted. It is beautiful. So what I've stitched so far then, I wanted to get more into the pretty colours away from, I like the blues, but I wanted to get into those purples and pinks. So I started working up from here and bringing all those pretty colours in last night. Just such a pleasure to stitch. Those colours are really nice to work in. So yeah, those are the colours that I've worked in. So all those blues, purples, and I don't think we've got to pink yet, more so the purples, but just so pretty. So yeah, that is what I stitched on Luna's garden. So there are no statistics on this one. I'm using everything from the kit. It is stitched on 16 count, and that I think is everything I need to tell you on that one. But a beautiful stitch. At the moment, that one is also, I had a look on the Letistitch website, and it is in the Black Friday sale. So if it is tempting you and you really can't resist it, then do go and have a look on the Letistitch website. I think it was quite a good price. I can't remember what it was, but it was a very good price over there. So go and have a look. So yeah, that is everything to show you. Now we will spin the wheel to see what is going to be tonight's stitching. So sorry guys, I am not in the app, so I'm just going into that now. Here we are. There we go. Not as organised today. Right, so here we go. Let's see what tonight's stitching is going to be. Oh, okay. Christmas Beauty has come back up again. So that one, that will be the third time now for Christmas Beauty. So that one will be coming off the wheel tonight. Still haven't had Moon Hair come up, which is a shame. Every time I say this, they seem to come up. So I'm trying to tempt it now on the wheel to come up. So Christmas Beauty then. Here's a picture of what it will look like when it's done. I must admit, I really do enjoy working on this one. The last two times it's been hard to stop stitching on it. So I'm kind of pleased that that one has come up. So yeah, excited that that will be tonight's stitching, and that one will be on the Flossmas wheel. So don't despair if you do like that one and you're a bit sad that it's coming off the wheel. It will be going back on for Flossmas anyway, and the Letistitch Santa will be on there. There's a lot of new starts on my Flossmas because I don't actually have that many that are in the middle of being worked on. Previous years I've only worked on one Christmas piece to get it finished, or they've been quite small pieces. So yeah, there are quite a few that will be on the wheel that are new this year, which is exciting. And that is everything I have to share with you today. Tomorrow's video will be a bit later than normal. My husband's off tomorrow, so we are going to go and do some Christmassy bits while the kids are at school, but I will film when I'm back and get that up. So there will be a video tomorrow, but it will be just a bit later than normal. So yeah, I've got to go and start getting organised for Christmas because we are not. So we really need to get into gear and start moving and getting things sorted out for that. So that is everything. If you are new here today, then welcome, and I really do hope that you've enjoyed the video. If you have, then please do like and subscribe and do all the YouTubey things. It just helps the channel in general grow. And I will be back tomorrow with my next Stitchy update. So take care, everybody. I really do hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye.